Hello. Oh my goodness. What's happening? Everything looks blue tonight. I think something's wrong with my ring light. Oh no. Say it isn't so. Am I blue? Maybe it's just my skin. Maybe it's me. Oh my goodness. Everything looks blue. Hello. Sorry. Wait till it's not working. Oh, I bet it. Okay. Oh, we're just going to leave it there. Hello. Happy Friday night. Hi, book. Thanks for popping in. I love your little nursery rhymes. And hi, Jen. Let me get you up here on my phone. I'm, whoo, it's another, just always, I'm always frantic right before going on. What is this? YouTube? Yes, YouTube. All right, let me find myself. Let me find myself. I'm going to have to plug in my phone. Oh, turn off the volume. Oop, I'm a novice. Okay, rookie mistakes. Hi, Jackie. Ah, yay. People are coming. Christy. Awesome. Okay. Um, I've been finding here, I need to plug in my phone first so it doesn't die. I got my little Cupid mascot here to remind me to smile and relax, and everything's going to be okay no matter what gets thrown at me. Whew, I have had I've been having I've been really tired. Occasionally this happens to me where I get anemic. I think I'm just assuming I'm because ever since I was a little kid, I got anemic really easily. I have very strange blood, so I can't actually take iron. Anyway, you don't know about all that. But so I'm just assuming that's what's going on. But part of that is that I've been sleeping a lot. And therefore, I've been dreaming a lot. There, that should work. And we'll see how the lag is tonight. And I've been having dreams that are like, I don't know where this stuff is coming from in my head. I've always had really vivid, crazy dreams, but like I wish I could just record the visuals on my dreams because I took a nap today and I had this dream that was so good. And it was about death. I think last night I was in another chat and we were kind of talking about thinking of do we think about our own deaths and stuff. And so maybe that's where it came from. But in the dream, I was dead. And I was with all the other dead people. And oh, here we go. James, you know I love you, but this can't, just lay down right there. That's fine. Lay down right there and don't move. We'll see if this works. I don't have as much stuff piled up. I don't have as many fragiles piled up. So he might be okay if he just stays there. But I know he's going to want to stay on my notebook where I have to write. Anyway, and if you know me, you know I'm all over the place. I will come back around to the original topic eventually, with any luck. Oh, nope, here he goes. Okay, I'm gonna have to have you move, but James, go, go, go. Um, so far the dream doesn't sound great, right? It's I'm dead, everybody else is dead, but it was like the first thing that happened was there was this huge round. This is what I don't understand how my brain comes up with this. Hi, Nancy. Oh, hey, Trisha. Um, this like huge round. I mean, I can't say how big it was. Maybe 10-foot diameter, like a ride at the fair, all in a circle and a spiral, and everyone had to smush in, and it was like 3 layers deep. And I mean, this is probably really boring. Sorry if you hate hearing people's dreams, but it was this thing where it showed up and everybody got excited and everyone was piling in and nobody knew where it was going or what it was going to do. And it was like I was like, oh man, well, why is everybody going? And they're like, well, because we're dead and nothing bad can happen. And so I piled into that thing and it took us on this ride. I know there's no way I can explain it. So you're going to understand because I can't, I mean, the visuals were insane. So it was basically I was flying all over the world and all through time and like the colors, that's the thing. I dream in vivid colors and it's like I got to visit all these places and we got to do all these things like there was no fear of dying because we were dead. Oh, Trisha, I got your little thingy today. I'm going to wear that. I'm going to wear this little flower. I love it. Little flower ring I got from Trisha. I'm also sporting a pearl. I happened to come across in my bags and my mess of jewelry. This is a real pearl on 14 karat gold post. Pearls aren't really my thing, but I'm like, I'll sport it tonight and check it out in my extra hole. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of liking it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm like, oh, it's real, a real pearl. I'll stick it on. This ring might annoy me after a little bit, though. So, hi, Kevin. Thanks for coming. Awesome. Nice to see you. So, I know there's other stuff going on tonight, but, and what I was going to say in the beginning is I've been saying a bunch of stuff at the beginning of my lives to explain how things go and how things work. And then nobody's really here yet. And then I get a lot of questions later on. So I don't know how to deal with that. If anyone has any recommendations about, but I'm going to say it again right now. So here's the deal. I do this all by myself. I've been trying to get stuff out super fast. And I realized because I usually do eBay, I've been doing eBay for a really long time. I haven't done eBay in like 6 months. And I'm used to the like quick turnaround. But I'm also used to having space to like organize. You know what I mean? So I would have my eBay items in a place and I'd know when they were posted and I could go find them. I don't have that anymore. I'm temporarily in another situation where my office is my room. My office is my bed. So what I'm saying is I have been invoicing over the weekends mostly. So if you bought anything from me earlier in the week, get any other sales. I did a sale, I think Tuesday. I did a sale on Wednesday. And I think I did one last Saturday or Sunday. Anyway, those will be invoiced this weekend. Okay. So I wait till the weekend usually to invoice. If you need something right away, if it's somebody's birthday or whatever reason you just want it right away, you don't even have to give me a reason. I will do it right away. That's not a problem. But the way I kind of operate best is if I put aside the time and just go, okay, here I go. And I got everything set up and I just do it all at once. And so that's what's going to happen tomorrow and Sunday. And then if you pay me, I generally go to the post office on Monday or Tuesday. If you don't pay or like if that doesn't happen by like Monday, that whole little I get your info, I send you an invoice, you pay. If I don't ship out on Monday, it might be another week because my schedule, my process is that then the next weekend I will do the invoicing, I will do the packing, and you will be in the next week's run of things, basically. Okay. So I hope that explains it. Hey, Jeannie. Yay. Yes, I'm excited to see you, Kevin. So that's it. So I try my best. So it's totally possible that it will take 2 weeks to get your item, depending on where everything falls into that schedule. What else was I going to say? I think that's it. Oh, I got unbelievable. I got somebody who sent me back. They've been buying things from me and they sent me back all of my shipping materials. And it was like the best box to open, just full of bubble wrap. It's so great. It made me so happy. So thank you, Nettie. That was Nettie. And I'm going to have items tonight. I know also some of you, I'm going to have to, I'll wait till a little bit later, but Jose, um, since Jody mentioned my prison time, I think I just talked about it last week. I think it was a week ago today that I talked about that, told that story. So I don't know if I should send you to that video or if anyone's interested in hearing that again, because now I'm getting emails and messages about it. So if I might tell the story in a little bit again. I'll try and do the condensed version, or I'll ask you guys if you all have already heard it and you don't need to hear it again. Um, Maybe I'll just ask in the chat, like, yes, you want type yes if you want to hear it again, or want to hear it the first time, or no, I've heard it. Send people to the video or something like that. But I have gotten quite a few questions about it, so it is an interesting story. All right, let me just, I haven't ohmed out yet. I'm fixing Loopy so she doesn't fall. So let me ohm out here. Ohm. It's not working right now. Ohm. All right, I'm going to check back on the chat. That's another thing I want to try and remind everybody. I'm not good at, it's not that I don't want to keep up with the chat. It's that it's hard for my eyeballs to see the chat on the black background. That is YouTube or StreamYard, whichever I'm using at the time. This for me is not the way that you see it. I don't know if you have never done a live, it's totally different color thing going on there. And so I put it on my phone so that I can actually see it better with the black font on the white background. But I can't see as much of the chat on my phone. So, and I have bad eyes. So, I am trying really hard to pay better attention. If that means I got to just stop, like right now, and just look it over and make sure I didn't miss anybody, then that's what I'm going to do sometimes. Because I do not want to hurt anyone's feelings. Nancy, I don't remember if I said hi to Nancy. I think I did. Hi, Nancy. And Jackie and Jeannie and Jen and Book, of course, and Jose, of course. I love how you guys come all the time and see me. And it's actually Kevin. I see Kevin around in other places. And so it's a pleasure to have you. Okay, I'm going to ohm out. Something's telling me just tell your prison story, get it over with. If that's true, say yes in the chat. I've got a new concoction, which the ice already melted. But I'm trying out this kava kava stuff. Help with your nerves. All right. All right. So, Angel Girl. Hello, Angel Girl. All right. So, let's see. I always also, like, I have all these plans. I have a list of things I want to do. But I made the mistake of organizing my boxes and I buried a bunch of my stuff. I want to do like a book sale, an ephemera sale, a jewelry sale. I keep saying that and I just can't get to the stuff. So I'm at a point now too where I think I've mostly gone through everything that's in my immediate. Oh, there's something I could pull up. Hang on. I forgot about that thing. So I need to go back to my storage space and yeah, and maybe even go to a thrift store. I think I can reward myself here soon. All right. Tammy, how you doing, Tammy? All right. Let's see. I guess I will quickly. I'm going to try and give the condensed version. Tell and sell. Kevin says to tell and sell. All right. Um, I just told it last week. That's the funny thing. This ring is a little bit, maybe I'll put it on my pinky ring. No, that's not going to work either. We'll keep it where it is on my love ring. Yeah, it's going to take me a little while to get rolling tonight because so that dream was insane. It was so fun though. I wish there was some way of recording your dreams. I bet someday we will be able to, right? Some generation in the future is going to be like, okay, click record before you go to sleep. And oh, and I can almost go get my hair done. My goal has been to get my roots as long as possible, and I think I can do it. Oh, that's another story I can tell you. I can't believe something that happened. Hang on. So, at the beginning of the pandemic, I was in Michigan. I was living in Michigan. And so all my unemployment stuff was Michigan. And I did lose both my jobs because I worked in a school and I worked in a restaurant bar. And both of those shut down. Oh my gosh. And you're not going up there because that stuff's sold. Use me. It's so funny. He just knows. I guess it's because I'm talking and moving, but he gets very bratty when I go live. All the rest of the day, he's just a little snuggle puss, and he's perfect. But I think the more attention he gets, the more he needs. Okay, there you go. Go have some treats, James. Okay, now what was I saying? Oh, so day before yesterday, I think it was 3 days ago, Tuesday or Wednesday. My phone rang at 5:30 in the morning, which I don't generally answer my phone at 5:30 in the morning, but it was a Michigan number and I didn't recognize it, but for some reason I was like, why would somebody be calling me from Michigan at 5:30 in the morning? Maybe I better answer. And I answered it and I was super like suspicious, you get an unknown number calling. I'm always suspicious what they're going to say. And she was like, is this Stephanie? Yes, this is Stephanie. And then she starts asking me for all my like, prove that you're Stephanie questions. And I'm like, but who is this? What's going on? I don't know. I don't want to. And she said, well, this is the unemployment agency of Michigan. And I was like, oh, shoot. They're going to say I owe them money. Right. And she said, well, we got your letter. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. So what happened was in the very beginning of the pandemic, their website was just, you couldn't get through. You couldn't like it just wasn't working. It started to work and then it didn't work. And long story short on that one, just technological snafus from the state of Michigan. And I think it happened everywhere. It was hard. It took me 5 weeks before I actually was able to for them to go, okay, now you can get your unemployment, right? And so there was that 5 weeks. So I kept trying to tell them, but it was supposed to start, I didn't get my first 5 weeks. And this was at the time when they were giving like $600 extra a week for unemployment. And then they wisened up, I guess. And then I need something more than kava kava right now. And they dropped it down to 300 extra a week, right? So basically it was $9.52 or something a week at that time. And I know this is probably super boring for you right now, but I'm just going to finish the story while I'm trying to hold off my cat. And there was no way to get through. So I did all the things. I tried calling, I tried the leaving them a message, I tried emailing, I did the chatting, like none of it worked. You would go on the phone, you would wait on hold for an hour, and then they'd say, "We cannot help you at this time, click," So there was like no getting through. So I wrote them hard copy letters, 3 of them, and I put like flowers on the envelope, like it was just like, "Please pay attention, please open me, please." I didn't get the first 5 weeks. Anyway, finally after 2 years, it was like, "Okay, I forgot about it, it's done, it's gone." And 5:30 in the morning, you see where this is going, they called me and said, "We owe you for your first 5 weeks of unemployment." And I was like, I did tell her, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I tried so hard to like, there was no getting through to you guys." And she's like, I said, "I even wrote a hard copy letter." And she's like, "I know, I'm looking at your letter right now. And she said, "You wrote the nicest letter of anybody. So I'm calling you first. And you're going to have that money in the bank in the next, whatever it is, couple weeks." I had to send in like a picture of me with my license and the signed document, and all that happened today. I got that all done and sent in. So it just seems like I don't even know why I'm sharing it. I'm sharing it because it's such a miracle. Like this, I don't know if I've ever had something like that happen to me before. That's 5 weeks that's going to go into my bank. And anyway, the point is, you know where I got here? You know where I got here? My ADHD does this. I got here because my hair. So I'm going to go like get the actual hair that I want. As soon as I get that money, I'm going to go get my hair fixed finally. Hi, Debbie from Chicago. Okay, did I miss anybody else? I'm sorry. I know it is so boring. I'm like all over the place. It's a huge blessing. It's insanity. It's like, I can't even explain the feeling. Somebody calls, I almost didn't answer the phone. I could have easily just ignore every time they called. And maybe it's because it was 5:30 in the morning. I was like, maybe I better answer it. I don't know. But because I still can't get through. I tried calling them again to make sure I was doing all the paperwork right. And it's like another, just like, you can't get through again. There's no getting through again. So that was my one moment of like, that was my moment. So I'm waiting on that. And when I get that, yes, I have to be careful. Stephanie, put it in the bank. Stephanie. But I'm going shopping. I'm going shopping because the last 6 months since I've been back in California, I have not really had a moment where I felt good about going out and sourcing because I kind of can afford it, basically. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go sourcing. Yeah, I am. All right. So, should I show you some things to buy, or do you want to hear the prison story real quick after I just rambled for 20 minutes about that other stuff? Let's see. Angel girl. I'm not my best today, I will say. I'm just kind of like, I just woke up from that dream. I took a big nap today and woke up just recently from that dream. And oh my God, Carolyn, no, I don't have to drop your link. You're not even here. Yes, maybe I'll drop your link in a little bit. Jiminy Christmas. All right. Hi, Dandy. Oh, look, Dandy's here too. Anyway, if you want to hear the story, tell me the story. I will drop some links a little bit later. But I have gotten a bunch of emails I've got 3 emails, and then I've got like 6 messages on Instagram about it. Everybody wants to hear this, but you can go back and I think it was last week. I think last week I told the story, and but I don't want to have to write back to every single person and tell the story, or I could just, I don't want people to think also that like I did something really bad. Hey, Scooter, yay! Oh, look, the gang's all here. The Ramblers are here. All right, hang on. Hang on. No, I'm going to do it, Carolyn. So, because I'm a night owl, quite a while ago, well, I guess it was like about around 6 months ago. See, I have to find it though now. Wait, I do this. Um, don't worry, I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I never sleep. I found very interesting. Here we go. Mama found a very interesting woman that she does it like super late at night live stuff. Okay, here you are. Here you are. Oh my gosh. She has like a million subscribers, but okay, hang on. Now I got to go back to me. If anyone, this is Mama. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Carolyn. Mama Ramblings blog. Well, it's called Mama Ramblings blog, but I don't really understand that story. But she does sales, she does crafting, and she does true crime. And it's in the middle of the night. And so that's how I found her. And they are a wonderful group of women. It's so cool. They are the sweetest people. Okay, hang on. There, I'm done. Now I'm going. That's fine. Don't move. Don't move. Perfect. Okay. Okay, let me out again and I'll tell my story. Okay. Yes, they have 12-hour sales. They go all over the place. All right. Yay. I thought you guys would be on your thing right now. It's Friday night, late at night. Thank you for coming. Last time, so I told the story before about why I'm, that I need to pay better attention to the chat because one time Carolyn, my Mama Ramblings blog, came in and I didn't even notice and I felt so bad. All right. Okay, so here's the prison story, and then I'm going to try and wrap this up real quick and sell you some stuff if you want. I mean, I don't know if you came here to buy anything. This is literally kind of the remnants of what I need to go back to my storage space and I need to go out sourcing again. And of course, there's also, as I say that, I look around and there's tons of stuff, but I can't, it's my stuff. My stuff. Okay. So here it comes. Oh my God, you guys, come on. Scooter knows I love her. Scooter does. Scooter will in the middle of the night pop on and read bedtime stories. And I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. It's like, I absolutely love it. I kind of want to do it myself because when she goes off, because they're on the East Coast, she's on the East Coast or in the Midwest, but I mean, different time zone. And she, as late as she stays up sometimes, I'm still awake and I'm thinking, oh, I want somebody to still read to me. Maybe I'll read to people. It's the nicest thing. It's the nicest thing. So I wish, I don't have anybody helping that can drop links for me. That's the problem. And Dandy, I wish Dandy had a channel. Dandy needs to break out on her own. Kevin, I will get to the prison story, but now I got to go here. I got to get Scooter. I have to do it all myself. Oh, I can't even find, wait. Oh, there. We can do this. Nope, we can't do that. Do this. You guys hear the water outside? I got the window open. Oh no. See, now I lost everything. Okay, hang on. Darn it. Ah, hang on. I got to get back to me. All right, here's Scooter's link. But this is for literally middle of the night. Like, but it's awesome. It is just so sweet. She reads, like, right now she's reading spooky stories from all over the country. Okay, that's it. Oh, and I'm in top chat. All right. I'm going to tell well, Jen, you can only do that if you're a mod. You have to be a mod to be able to click the dots and go to the channel. So I'm not going to make, that's not what I'm going to do right now, is now start going in and making everybody a mod at this moment. So there. Hey, Maria, we can talk about that if you want to email me or message me. That would be more appropriate. It is in the mail. Did you get I'm not going to look up the tracking right now, but all right. Thanks, book. Thanks, book. I don't think there's any more links we need to drop. I don't think there's any more links we need to drop. All right. Okay. Whoo, we're going to start all over. Om. Kava. The prison story. The prison story. All right. When I was young, I had a 74 Volkswagen Bug, and friends up and down the coast of California, and I would go visit. And at some point, my Volkswagen Bug got like, I don't know if I backed into somebody or somebody hit me or something, but it got a crack in the tail lens, the lens of the tail. And in those days, it's actually probably now it costs even more to replace the lens of a 74 Volkswagen Bug. So I just left it cracked. And then over time, and at some point, like a little piece of it came out. Like literally, it was not a big deal. It was like this. It was round, and it was like this. So this was all red, and this was all red, and then there was like this little piece that had fallen out. And I drove around, and I don't know, maybe in those days, I literally got 5 separate fix-it tickets for this cracked lens. Now, this is over a period of years. And I was young, and I was irresponsible, and I just was like, I did try, but it was literally like $100 to replace this lens. And at that time was a lot of money for me. I was 21. I think this all started happening. Well, it started when I was 19. So I had it when I was the car when I was 19. And then by the time I went to prison, I was 23. So 23, 22, 23, maybe even 24. So anyway, it was a bunch of years. And over the years, I'd been pulled here and there, and they'd given me a fix-it ticket for the taillight. And I put like red tape on it and all sorts of things to try and like, hey, Randy, to try and fix, anyway. So then I was moving to Boston. I decided I was going to drive my car across country and go to Boston. And I was like, well, maybe before I drive cross country, I better fix all these fix it tickets. Let me go around because at that point I had warrants for my arrest for failure to appear. If you don't fix the fix it ticket by the date, you get and like they give you like appear in court by a certain date or whatever. Um, and technically it turns into a failure to appear in court and then a warrant for your arrest. I didn't realize all this at the time. Obviously, if I had known there was a warrant for my arrest, but I did learn pretty quickly. So I started in my own town, and it was by this time it was a fix-it ticket that turned into failure to appear, and then it's like $2,000 or something. It was some kind of crazy amount of money for each one that I'd gotten. So I went to each city where I was visiting friends when it happened. And so and I showed up in court. You can just show up, and if they have time to address your issue, you can show up anytime you want to address an issue if you have a warrant or a out. And so every time I went up there, I said, okay, I want to fix this. I didn't realize it would turn into this. The tail light's fixed. By this time I had fixed the tail light. And what can I do to get this off my record? And they said every time it was like, well, you either pay this much money, or if you don't have the money, you can do community service. So basically what I did is I went around to each of these cities. So it was like Santa Cruz, San Francisco, Los Angeles, here, San Diego. I think I got one in Tahoe. It was like 5 in California. And I went, Davis, California. That was one of them. I had friends in Davis that I'd gotten. And so I went around to each place and I'd pick up stuff off the side, like trash on the side of the road. I was one of those people that you'd put like the orange vest on and walk around with stick, picking up stuff off the freeway, or they'd have me filing in the office or whatever. So I just basically worked off the money and then they'd sign off on the ticket and I was done. So I'd done all of them except for one. And it was the one when I was visiting my friends in Ojai. Pretty sure I was in Ojai at the time that it got pulled over. And I guess that's Ventura County. Anyway, or in Santa Barbara. I was visiting friends in Santa Barbara and we had driven to Ojai. Anyway, you guys probably don't care about all this. Anyway, it was that particular ticket that I had to go to the Ventura County courthouse. And it was my very last one before leaving to Boston. And I went there and I did the same thing I'd done in all the other courthouses. And hey, Paula. Yay, Paula's here. I'll check the chat in a little bit. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Yay. Whisper to me. Oh, look who's coming. I'm so honored. Sherry. Okay, I'm not ignoring you guys. I just got to stay on track. I'll go back and look at the chat in a minute, okay? But I need to get this out of my brain first, so then I will look. Yeah, no, I'm not a wanted convict anymore, as far as I know. But so I went to the courthouse in Santa Barbara or wherever it was, Ventura County Courthouse, and I went up and I did the same thing I did at all the other ones. I said I had this fix-it ticket. I didn't take care of it. I ignored it. I left town. And now I'm here and I want to fix it. And whatever, I would like to do community service and work this off. And he said, well, you don't live in Ventura County. And I said, no, I don't, but I'm going to stay with my friends who are the same friends that I was visiting when I got the ticket in the first place. And he's like, well, we can't, we don't know if you're going to take off or not after this. And I was like, well, no, I have not. It's been years and I never showed up and I'm showing up now. Here I am on my own free will showing up. Like I literally just walked in the courthouse and was like, here I am. And he said, well, we don't know. He was like, I think this is a good time. And he did a little speech to everyone in the court. And he was like, I'm going to set an example with this woman. We're going to use her as an example that failure to appear on any kind of ticket is simply fail to appear. And you have a warrant out for your arrest, you're getting arrested. Go sit in the juror's box. And I was like, go sit in the juror's box. And so that's, I guess that's and the whole court, the whole room was like, oh, they all went, oh, like, it was like this. I'm like, oh shoot, what's going to happen? I went and sat in the juror's box where he told me to sit, and they came and they handcuffed me, and they made me stay there through the rest of the proceedings, and then they took me to jail. So they arrested me because I had a warrant out for my arrest for my fix-it ticket. And like I said, it was like, I'm in my brain, I'm thinking it was $2,400. I'm not sure what it was, but it was more money than I could just fork out for all of them. It was definitely in the 1,000 range, and it was like 5 different ones. So I couldn't do it. And then, so I went to jail, and that was like the local jail. And that was terrifying enough. I was like, I think I was 22 because I was 23 when I was in Boston. So I was about 22 when this all happened. And I was in there with like 10 girls, right? Like 10 other people in this jail cell, like about the size of my bedroom here. And everyone's talking and what'd you do? What'd you do? Right. And I was like, I didn't do anything. It was just like, and I was too scared to say anything, kind of like I didn't want to tell them it was a tail light because they're all badass, So I was like, I didn't know. I did not know how to react. I did not know how to behave in jail. And so Jody's here. See, now I have to tell the story. Jody's the reason I have to tell the story because I've been bombarded with messages and 3 emails and about I don't know how many messages on Instagram now about it. So, but I don't mind. I don't mind. It's okay, Jody. Oh, Chris Ree. Hi, Chris Ree. I don't know you. Hi, Chris Ree. Welcome. I like the 77 at the end. Chris Ree 77. I don't know you. Welcome. And I will go back and look at the chat. Okay. So I'm not ignoring you, please. So I was terrified. And one girl came up to me and she was like, I'll never forget this. She came up to me and she was like, you want a Whopper? And I was like, I was petrified. I grew up in very sheltered, fairly affluent, surfer hippie town on the beach. Like this was all new to me. And it's not new to me anymore. She's like, you want a Whopper? And I was like, just shaking. And the other girl's like, come on, Stephanie. Don't you want a Whopper? Don't you want a Whopper? And I was so scared and I didn't know what to say. And I was like petrified. They're all laughing at me. And finally she pulls out like some Whoppers, those chocolate covered malt balls. And she's like, you want a Whopper? And she gave me a Whopper. And then right at that time, they came over the loudspeaker and they said, Fairbanks, gather your belongings. You're going to the farm. And those girls who were all around me laughing about the Whopper, surrounding me, just giggling and laughing about the Whopper, they all jumped back up against the wall. And they were like, oh, F, you did do something. And I was like, they're like, you're going to the farm? We're not touching you. They were like, I'm sorry. They started apologizing to me and everything. And I was like, so they took me, they shackled me, they handcuffed me, shackled my feet, chained me all together, just like Jodi Arias. And they took me and they put me in one of those buses with a bunch of other people that were in there. And they drove me for like, I don't know how long it was. It was probably like somewhere 30 minutes to an hour or something to this place called The Farm, which was medium security prison. They took me to prison. And as I tell people, it was exactly Orange is the New Black. When Orange is the New Black came out, I was like, I got this weird, like it was like, oh my God, it's my story. Like I could tell, like Orange is the New Black is exactly what it was. So so anyway, maybe I'll tell bits and pieces of while I was there stories, but I just wanted to let you know why I was there. I got sentenced to 7 days in the medium security women's prison. There were men there too, but obviously we were separated. I have story after story I can tell about that time in prison. But so it was a 7 days, and I got out in 5 days on good behavior, which is another part of the story because all this stuff was happening. Like people can mess with your stuff and try not to cuss. People can mess with your stuff and get you extra time, like in Cool Hand Luke, like I just kept thinking, oh my God, I'm going to be here forever. This is going to be my life. This is going to be my story. One thing's going to add. I'm here for a fix-it ticket on my 74 Volkswagen Bug. And unfortunately, in addition to that, what I have come to find is the statute of limitations ran out. There's no record of it. There was no record of it happening. But then I guess when computers came around, and I guess the things that they started inputting all the records into computer systems. And what I'm imagining, this is how I'm imagining it happened, is that the first ones they probably put in were like the murders and the like the bad criminals. Probably they're like, okay, these are the important ones to get in the system first. And then after how many years, finally somehow it got down to mine, and they stuck mine in there. And there was a point in time, I think you can find, if you look really hard. One time I found it, and I've never paid the money to look and stuff. But one time I did find a record of my arrest, and all it says is that I was in prison. Like it doesn't say why. It doesn't say, it just says I was in prison. It's like, oh, great. That's just great. Like how many decades later it shows up on your record. Oh my God. So now I have to go through this whole process to get it removed. Anyway, okay. That was a long story. I have lots of stories. Go watch Orange is the New Black, particularly the first episode, and you will get an idea of what I experienced and witnessed while I was in prison. But I will say this, and I tell this every time. I don't know what it's like now. I can't say what it's, I would never give this as advice. But at the time, and remember, this was like 1984, maybe? No, 1980, wait. No, not 1984. 1987, maybe? like around there. It was totally worth it. The amount of money that I worked off by just being in prison for a few days was worth it. It's totally worth it. Because at that point, it was like thousands of dollars, and I just went to prison for 5 days, and that took care of it. They fed me. I slept. I got a heck of a story out of it. It was totally worth it. So I might even do it again if I was up against the wall, like pay $5,000 now, or you're going to jail. You're like, maybe I'll just go to jail for 5 days or whatever it is. So that's my story. I do have additional pieces that I can tell you about each and every day that I was in there and the moment I went in there. And it's literally like Orange is the New Black. And every piece of it is a story. I could talk about it for hours on here. What happened in 5 days in prison. Like, just like the camaraderie of the women and also the people that like surrounded me to like take care of me and protect me since I was only in there for a certain amount of time. And then there were people who wanted to like get me extra time. Like that's a like I mean they're bored in there. There's nothing, there's a whole there's all these different pieces of it, the going to eat and when the guys come by and the time outside and like I mean every piece of it has a story that is amazing. I should probably write, but then when I saw Orange is the New Black, I'm like, dang, I should have done that. I should have made a TV series out of it. Anyway, anyway, okay, I'm gonna look back at the chat and then I'm gonna try and sell you guys something. And I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on. This happens every time when I start. It's 9 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, I can barely manage to get on here. And then you guys bring me energy. So thank you. So I will stay. I'm going to go through maybe 15 items or something like that. Just see if you guys want this stuff. I've got a lot of metal. I kind of thought maybe it could be a metal theme, but it's not going to stay that way. So, and then now that there's more people in here, I'm going to repeat what I said at the beginning. Generally, I invoice over the weekend. If for whatever reason I miss that window of invoicing over the weekend, it's probably going to be the following weekend. And then what I'm saying is if you haven't heard from me yet, don't worry. I know I had a sale Tuesday and Wednesday, and I think there was a Sunday sale in there or something. I've been kind of jumping around on people's sales. So if you're here and you bought something from me and I haven't invoiced you yet, that's going to happen probably tomorrow or Sunday. Definitely over the weekend. If you pay, let me know. Let me know if you want the item immediately. I will ship it immediately. Not a problem. But if you don't say anything, it could be a little bit. And I used to do, if you buy like a $5 item, which I'm trying not to even do $5 items anymore because it's caused kind of some ruckus as far as the shipping ends up being more than the item. And then I was trying to hold items until you got a couple more things and then ship them. But I'm kind of like, I think for the $5 items, I'm going to start doing little lots or something so that, or I'll just, let me know if you want me to hold it or not, kind of a thing. If you buy a $5 item and it costs $10 to ship and you don't care, okay. Okay. Just let me know. Anyway, I'm going to look back at the chat real quick and then I will start pulling some items. Okay. So let's just go back because that was a lot and I don't want to miss anybody. And let's see, Kevin on the run. I think I saw this. Oh, Marcy. Okay, yeah, I did miss people. Okay, so let's go back to. Oop. I'll just say hi to everybody. Whoa, there, I can unplug this now. Here. All right, let's see. Oh, Picasso. Okay, yeah, I need to go back because Kathy is here. Oh, look. Okay, let me go back, and I'm just gonna say hi to everybody that I can see. I know Book was here in the very beginning, and Jen and Jose, and there's Debbie from Chicago and Kevin. I'm just going to say them again now. And Jackie and Nancy and Dandy. Oh, I'm so happy Dandy's here. I love her. I sell with her with Mama on, well, I have. I shouldn't say it like it's an ongoing thing, but I have sold with her twice on Mama Ramblings. And she's just a joy to sell with. Kevin, I'm super honored. Carolyn, I don't know if she's still here, but Carolyn. Jen. Scooter, I already told you. I love Scooter. She reads it to you at night. Oh, there's Carolyn threatening to take everybody away. Book, Jackie, Dandy. I'm just doing this. Just bear with me, guys, because I honestly do not want to miss people. Angel Girl. You guys are talking. Yeah, you got to be a mod to hit the three dots. There, I dropped Scooter's link. Maria, email me, message me. Marcy, oh hi Marcy. And Kathy, Picasso Cat, and Randy always retracts his messages. That's a normal thing, those of you who don't know. So no big deal. It's okay. That's his thing. And she said, Catherine. Why did you say Catherine, Randy? So I don't know why you said Catherine. And that's my story, guys. Sherry. I want to put some music in the background. Whisper to me. Yes. No, I'm not a wanted convict. I'm an ex-convict. Paula, my sweet Paula. All right. And there's Jody. Jody came in. I think we're almost there. I think I'm almost there. And then I can show some items. Oh, Jeannie, Chicago lady, and Chris Reese, 77. So, okay, so I will stop right there because I do. Oh, Bama picking here. What's up? Oh, yay. I will say right now, then, look, it's an hour later, but here comes the selling part. So right there, if you click right there, Steph sells stuff by the seashore. That's my email address. Whether or not you think you might buy something, it's super helpful if you just go ahead and send me your information now. You still have a few moments. I still have some of the chat to catch up with before I start selling. Send me your real name, your YouTube name. Even if they're the same, I'm going to say, even if they're the same, just confirm that they're the same. Okay. Because, yeah. So your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email address. Okay. And then I will have you in my little records in my document, and it'll be way easier when you actually buy something. It'll quicken the whole process. So Chris Reed, go ahead. Because I don't think I have your information. I'm pretty sure I don't. I didn't mean to do that. No, it's okay, Jody. Now I'm going back in time. It's okay. It's okay. There's more to it. I could probably do a series. I could do a series like, now that you know the story, I could do like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. I could do that. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. I started writing it down way back when it happened, and then I forgot about it because I got caught up in a bunch of hippies in Boston after that. My life, my golden summer in Boston. That's another story. All right. So yeah, go ahead and just send me your email. I'm very happy to see you. I'm surprised. I'm not surprised to see the Mama Ramblings blog people. I mean, I'm honored and happy because they're late night people. But I see a few people that aren't usually here late night. And so that's awesome. Let's see. Scooter. Kathy, and I'm gonna send you actually while I'm dropping links. 7 days hard time, Jeannie. That Jeannie, Chicago lady. Hold on, I want to tell you about one other person, but I want to get to the end of this first. Christy in Iowa. Scooter. I like Scooter. You should tell it in your stories. You should. Yeah, I think I'll do like, maybe I will. Hi, Tammy. I think I said hi to you, but okay, so we're almost there because Bamming, Picking, and Grinning said, what's up? Oh, Elizabeth T. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay, I'm all caught up. There's another one, Bama Pickin' and Grinnin'. Go check out his channel. He does like he just started doing storage units, but he's an eBay guy. I don't know. I'll let you go look and tell his story, but he's a little easy on the eyes. Um, Bama Pickin' and Grinnin'. Go check him out. I can't. I'll try and drop his if book. Can you drop Bama Pickin' and Grinnin's link for me? If you don't mind, because I'll if I go, that really sets me back trying to do it on my phone and but he's got some good stuff and he's got some fun videos. Okay, all right, here we go. It's sale time. 1 hour later. This Bama Pickin' and Grinnin'. If you're willing to go look him up and drop his link. Whoop, whoop, this guy. Wait, I'm not pointing. There we go. I'd like to drop his link for him. All right. First thing, what am I going to pull out first? First thing I'm going to pull out. I'm just going to do I'm going to do this. Why not? This is going to be a $10 start. Oh, so I do all my things startups. I do startup just to allow everyone the chance to get it. And I will go, Angela. Hey, Angela. I wanted to say hi. Thank you, honey. That I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Jody. Jody got to it. Jody got to Bama's link. I'm not. This is not. I don't think. I'm not associating this particular item with anything. That's all I'm going to say. I think it's super cool, and I will keep it forever. In fact, I kind of don't want to sell it. See, I do that sometimes. I'm kind of not wanting to sell it. Thank you. Okay, awesome. People are sending me their info. Thank you. It really helps. It makes it a lot easier. So this is a $10 start. I do everything as a starting bid to give everyone a chance, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. I just want everyone to come in. And then as we have, this is hard to say because some of us are realizing that also part of the lag situation is, well, I'm just going to let it play out. So if you want to bid, if you want the item, you need to bid because on the countdown, if it's going once, going twice, and someone pops in a bid, I'm going to go ahead and start and let it keep bidding out. And that removes the problem of the lag. So basically it might be exciting to try and jump in and get your bid in at the last second and win. And that might not be happening anymore. We're testing out the waters now with all this kind of stuff. Like we're just trying to make it fair for everybody. So, and then the whole you can't outbid yourself thing that I've said before. We're not doing that anymore either. So or I'm not. Whatever you bid is your bid. Okay. No, just in case. No outbidding. You're just whatever you bid is your bid. And then I will wait until everyone's done. Yeah. Book's going to be the link dropper. If anybody else wants links dropped. But here we go. So here we go. $10 start. This is a brooch / pin. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know the date on it. It is 2 inches tall, James, and I love it. It is a cowboy hat and a boot with a spur. Cowboy hat and a boot with a spur. Here's the back. It's not marked as far as I can find. It looks kind of, I don't know what it's made out of. It's got that kind of pewtery look. I mean, it does have the kind of silver look. I can't say. I don't have a tester. I don't know what it is. That's why it's $10 start. So if you would like this, Yay, thank you. Oh, Deborah, thank you. Thank you, folks, for sending your info. I really appreciate it. It makes it a lot easier in the future. So it's just a little cowboy pin, but I like it. It reminds me of Woody from Toy Story. Woody from Toy Story. So, and in the future, if you do decide, so I do have a lot of people who, because this is so late at night, that's what I'm assuming, because it's late at night. Look at that's my what the F wrinkle. Have you seen that meme? Um, if you are interested in any of the items later, it's okay, James, if you just stay right there, but it's probably not going to last long. I'm going to have to move. You may email me at StephSellsStuffByTheSeashore. Oh, look at my fingers all. Oh, no, it's not shaking anymore. Whatever I did in that moment, it was all like, email me, and ask. A lot of people do email me the next day and ask for items. It will be $10 until tomorrow. I mean, until like over the weekend kind of a thing. Because then it's going to go back into another realm of sales. And you know what I didn't do? Oh my gosh. This is how I was going to start tonight's video, is like doing this. And I forgot. So I went a whole hour with all this stuff. There's also a white Persian cat that lives in this house. Besides this guy, besides this long-haired Maine Coon guy's hair. He's so annoyed that I'm paying attention to something other than him right now. There's also a white long-haired Persian cat. And everything gets, whoops. No, don't look there. Come on now. Come on now. Wendy. Hi, Wendy. From Canada. Oh, awesome. What part of Canada are you from? You don't have to say exactly, but are you East Coast, West Coast, mid? Tell us what part of Canada you're from, or you're in, I mean. Okay, so that's a little better, right? I'm sure some of you are like, God, doesn't she know? She got stuff all over her. She looked like a hot mess. That's normal. You guys are gonna freak out. No, I'm just kidding. You're not gonna freak out. But when you see what I'm gonna do to my hair, it's almost time to get my hair fixed. Hopefully, if they understand what I'm trying to tell them to do. I think I have grown it out long enough to do what I want to do to it. All right. Can't help it. I've come a long, long way by seeing myself looking so horrible in these videos and just accepting it. But this is going to change soon. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. I mean, it's going to be weird to like see like people are like, what? What'd you do? All right, here's another $10 start brooch. It's just a sweet little thing. It's also not marked. And I'm not 100% sure what it is. And as far as, I think it's missing some kind of little piece to make it stay in. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. Like the little piece of metal to make the thing go over. I don't know. Here, I'll show you. It might be a cello. So I tried to kind of grab pieces of metal is kind of the theme tonight. But I like this design. It's very simple. I think it could pass as a guitar. I think it could pass as a violin. I think it could pass as a cello. I still see hairs hanging from me. I'll show you the back. I'm starting to have a really hard time seeing markings, so I'm not sure there's a marking there or not. I don't think so, though. And this feels like it's brass. So it might be, and you can see how it was soldered. So I think it's a unique piece. See how like somebody like it's actually I think it's like just somebody made it. It's like a I think it might be a unique one of a kind piece. Oh, Nightmare 44. Hi, Wendy. Oh, look at all these people popping in. Okay, I'm just going to say it again. If I don't say hi, please forgive me. I am looking and I am appreciating. I'm super happy you're here. Thank you. It makes me so happy. But here we go. I might take off this ring because it's a little distracting. Anyway, oh, Angel Girls at 10. Awesome. What do you mean, book in chat? Where are the queens in the chat? The queens? We're all the queens. Everybody's a queen unless they don't want to be a queen. All right, Angel Girl. So I'm just going to say go once. I'm going to count this down real quick. If you want in, get in quick. Go once. And I'm just saying it because I don't have help tonight. Go once. Going twice. If I say sold, it's sold. If you waited this long to bid, I'm sorry. That's what I'm kind of saying. So I'll give you a couple more seconds, but I'm just going to say when I say sold, it's sold. You need to get your bids in. Sold to Angel Girl for $10. Thank you, Angel Girl. Angel Girl 10. Okay, James, you got to move, dude. Dude, you got to move. Wait, that's a song. Rolling Stones. You got to move. You got to move. You got to. I'm going to call it just for purposes of writing this down. I'm calling it the brass guitar. I don't know what it is. It could be a cello or something. Okay, James, you do got to move. You actually can't be right there. You actually, here, let me, here. I'm going to give him some treats and get him over in his section of the room right now. If I can find the treats. Here, Bucky's going to freak out because James is getting treats. Okay, hang on one sec. This will be great. Talk amongst yourselves for a sec. Look at all my bubble wrap. I got all that today. Here, James. Here. Yep, it's coming, but don't wake up Bucky. Don't let Bucky know, or it'll cause a snowball effect here. He'll smell it, though. I know he's gonna smell it. It's okay. I'm giving it to you. You don't have to meow. It's coming. You're actually gonna have it. It's okay. Oh, actually, I'm gonna. Yeah, here. Yeah, you're actually getting it. If I can get it out. Okay, there you go. That should distract you for a little while. Okay. Isn't that cool? Look. Isn't that a pretty sight? Little bubble wrap, big bubble wrap. Little, big. I like it. I totally ran out of bubble wrap this week. Okay, next up. Whoa. Book's talking about people sitting on her lap? Dancing on her lap dancing? All right, next up, I'm going to see if anyone here is interested in Jell-O molds. I have 5 Jell-O molds. I recently learned they're Jell-O molds. I thought they were cake molds. I'm going, what do I do? I'm just going to show, if somebody wants all of them, they can have all of them. It's going to be a $10 start for all of them. $2 each for these Jell-O molds, but you get them all. So here's the first one. It's a heart. Here's the second one. Oh, these two, there's 2 smaller ones and then 2 large ones. This one is, I'm just going to say how long it is. It's 7 inches long, the heart. Then this one is, I guess, grapes. This one is 6 inches long. There's this one. It's got this marking inside of it that says, what's it say? West Bend. So there's that one. They're about 2 inches deep. Then there's this one. This one's marked, I think it says 1963. There's the marking. I don't know if you can. There's the marking. It says there we go. See, 1963. It's this one. They all have this little thing you can hang them with. There's that one. So there's 3. I'm assuming they're all around the same age. This one has a marking that's like, I can't really, it's just a weird little mark right there. I don't know what that says. I'm not even going to try and, oh no, I don't want to show you that one yet. This one, I think that's the best one. There's this one. This is like, looks to me like angel food cake. That's why I thought it was cake. These are like 10 inches in diameter, I think. Let me see. I saw your email, Elizabeth. I'll check it out in a minute. 9-inch diameter. So just so you all know, if you have any questions about things that you have bought in the last week or so, I'm on it. Don't worry. It's all getting taken care of this weekend. And then the last one, which has that weird little marking that I can't tell what it says, is beautiful. It's this like kind of roses one. So it's $10 for the whole set. I don't think anybody came in to bid. Let me just make sure. And yep, Bucky smells it. Bucky smells it. Oh, Wendy. Hi, Wendy. I don't know if I said hi to you. Hi, Wendy. Angela. Okay. So, Elizabeth T's at 10. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead if nobody else is. Oh, okay. There are 2 people. Okay. So we got an auction. So you get 5 of them. So I see Elizabeth first at 10. Oh, now I see Elizabeth at 12. And I can't highlight it because I'm not on StreamYard. So you're just going to have to look in the chat. And no, you get all 5 of them. I'll show you. They're pretty light. You know what they are. So they may be big, but they probably won't be a lot to ship. This one makes me hungry, actually. This one makes me hungry. Okay, Elizabeth's at 20. This one I think is the most awesome one, honestly. I mean, it's got the leaves around the side, and then sorry about the ring light. I'll try and maybe make it a little softer. Oh, that's nicer. Oh, that feels better. Oh, that feels way better. So Elizabeth's at 20. And there's this one. I'll just kind of, I'm highlighting this one. I'll highlight these 2. The rose and the heart, I think, are probably the sweetest ones. Bucky, no. No, go lay down. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start counting it down. If you want in, start getting in. Whoops. When I say sold, it's sold. Oh, Cat's got my tongues at 30. Oh, good. There's people here who know what they are. Sometimes I feel bad, like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the big angel food one. Cat's up. My tongue is at 30. I don't know who you're talking to, Book. Who are you asking? What do I call you, hun? Oh, Cat's got my tongue? Maybe Cat. Or Yeah. Okay, so let's count it down. $30 to Cat's Got My Tongue. And I'll say going once. It's just me. When I say it's sold, it's sold. That's just how I have to do it right now. Cat's Got My Tongue's at 30 and it's going once. If you want to bid, get it in now. Going twice. And sold to Cat's Got My Tongue for 30. Thank you, Cat's Got My Tongue. Send me your info if you haven't already. Makes me happy. It's going to go to somebody who knows what they are and loves them, obviously loves them. Jello molds. And let me go put these. Let's see. Oh, I can put them back here. Might keep James away from this spot. I'm sorry, Bucky. I know it's not fair. I know. But James needed. Do I need to give you a treat too? I might have to give Bucky a treat too. Yeah, I'm gonna put them over here. They don't make noise. Okay, awesome. Oh, Bucky. Okay, jeez. I should do this right before the sale, maybe. Let me see if I can find it, Buck. I can't even find your treats. Are your treats here? Oh, there's my treat. I just found my treat. Peanuts. Okay, Buck, I'll give you this. Hang on. I know that wasn't fair. I know, boy. Here, I'll give you this. Hang on, guys. Sorry. Oh, is she in Australia? Oh, I will if she wants to pay the shipping. Yes, but only she has to pay the shipping to Australia. Okay, hold on. Come on, Buck. Move. Otherwise, we'll forfeit it to Elizabeth. We'll figure it out. Okay, there you go, Buck. There you go. There you go. That'll keep you busy now. All right. Is she really in Australia? Super exciting. Used to be. Oh, okay. So it looks like if she's willing. Awesome. Oh, awesome. Okay. I'll do it as cheaply as I can. I do have, I have recently discovered on Pirate Ship, it's called Simple Export Rate. And it does cut off quite a bit of the shipping for overseas shipping. So it should be, I'm just going to write Australia so I can research that a little better. But I do have that set up on my Pirate Ship, and it really does cuts the cost sometimes in half. So it might be fine. Okay, hang on. You okay, Buck? Are you going to be able to get to that? Or do I need to? Yeah, that'll keep you busy. Bucky, my dog, Bucky, is 17 and a half years old, and he doesn't have any teeth. And I just gave him like a patty. Oh, he's getting it. I chop it up in little pieces for him, but I thought maybe it would. Oh, he's fine. Great. He's gonna be done with it quicker than I wanted. Peanuts. Okay. Next up, I'm just gonna grab this. It's not metal. I do have a lot of metal things, but Aww. Traz. Okay, cat's butt. Okay, let me write that down and I'll put that in my document. So I try and remember. Traz. Traz got that. Awesome. Thank you for coming, Traz. Okay, next I have a little hat. It's a little blue hat with like a diamond point glass hat. I think that's called diamond point. Well, I don't know what that's called. I'll let you decide. That might not be diamond point. There's the bottom. There's the top, just a sweet. I feel like the color's coming through correctly, at least on my screen. And I'll measure it. This is also a $10 start. It's about 2.5 inches tall. And the brim, this would go good with that, well, maybe not, 3-inch diameter on the top. So it's a $10 start. If anyone's interested in I don't know who made it. I'm not an expert on these glass things. I have my guesses as always, but don't uh I don't like to say like unless I know for sure, and I don't know for sure. So it's a little blue glass. You can do whatever you want with it. Stick whatever you want in it. There's some lipstick, some Q-tips. I do have one Q-tip waiting. This is my nightly Q-tip. Fill it with Q-tips. Lip stuff. Oh, there's Patsy. Hi, Patsy. So Patsy's at 10. I'm not going to spend a lot of time. If anyone's interested, pop in right now. I think Patsy might have gotten the other two I had. So that would be easy shipping, no additional shipping. Because I have not shipped your stuff yet, Patsy, and I haven't even invoiced you yet. I'll do that this weekend. I think I had a question for you on one of them. I forget. Oh, no chips. I'll check it again right now. None on the rim. None on the inside rim. Nope. 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 Oh, wait. It's marked. It is marked. I just found the marking. Is it? I might out. It's marked inside here. Wait, what does that say? Okay, I'm going to show you guys. Do you see right there? It's marked. It says something right there, but it's not something I recognize. Do you see that? Right there, like right there. Now I'm more used to StreamYard and I'm like trying to go backwards. And let me see here. Now I'm curious what it is marked. $10. Hang on. I'm using my, see if this helps. Well, maybe that doesn't help. I would have thought it was going to say Fenton or something, but now I don't know. I'm just gonna. It's marked right up here under the rim. There's a word right there. So $10. We'll count it down for Patsy. No, that's what I was. I cannot tell what it says, but it is marked. That is weird. I don't know what that says. I don't know, but it's gonna be Patsy's. Going once, going twice. Nobody else has jumped in. Sold to Patsy. Thank you, Patsy. Yes, that will be no additional shipping. Oh, I'll just tell you, Mike. I just remembered my question. Patsy, you came into another sale, or somebody came into another sale because Patsy, yes, the initial thing. Exactly. I wanted to make sure that you got the Shalimar. The Shalimar was a Patsy from another sale, and I don't think it said Patsy M for some. Anyway, just let me know right now, and then if you also got the Shalimar. And I just wanted to be double check and make sure I didn't just send it to some other Patsy. So thank you, Patsy. That's yours for $10. Blue top hat, strange marking. That there. I'm going to eat another peanut. Okay, awesome. Perfect. Okay, so I'll invoice you tomorrow. And since Jody's here, if you guys don't know, Patsy bought this journal for me from Jody. She makes these journals out of golden books. And Patsy, it was the most beautiful, sweet gift because I love Dolly Parton. And so Patsy got it for me from Jody. So Jody, you can drop your link if you're still here, or book drop her link. She sells these, and she does her own thing, but she does vintage ones too. These are not the vintage ones. These are the new Golden Book series that has come out with all these super cool, more recent kind of ones. But she does all the old vintage ones too. But on the new ones, what she's doing is she's collecting donations basically and giving you one of these for every one you buy. I should let her explain it. I don't know if she's here, but she's there she is. No, drop your link, Jody. And she's collecting money for her son's basketball team so that more kids can come and play basketball with him, kind of a thing. Just go see Jody. Jody's gonna drop her link because I just told her to. And yes, I can write my prison story. Well, I'm using it right now for my sales. But so what she does is, this is the cover, but then inside is all this paper, and then in the very back she keeps the book intact back there, so you still have the story that's all the way in the back. And then so she makes all these journals and sells them. So go see Jody. There she is. Book's dropped her link. Thank you, Book. Let me refresh my kava tea. It actually doesn't taste that great. I don't mind the kava. It's just I mixed it with this like sugary what's it called? Tea. It's a kind of tea. Okay. Are all the animals happy? I think they are. I think they're all happy. Sweet. Maybe I should do that every time right before I go live. Just I'll change their feeding schedule to right before I go live. No, but you still need to go lay down, but you can't come over here and eat the cat poo. That's his goal in life, is to get to the litter box, which he can't even get in there anyway. Even if he gets to the litter box, he cannot get in it, but he is a little obsessed. Okay, I'm going to do 3 pieces of metal. No. I'm going to do this first. I have a little lion family. The lion family is also going to start at, I think I started at 15 last time. These are going to start at 15, actually. Yeah, so this is a lion family. It's going to be a $15 start because you get the whole family. And I'll show them to you one at a time. So here is Papa. And Jody knows, I wish I had StreamYard or something on right now so she could sing the song for you. Or my daughter knows all the words and can sing it perfectly. Lion King. So here's the daddy. And there's no chips, no cracks or scratches. They're in very sweet condition. They're marked Bradley, Bone China, Japan. I know, right, Patsy? He can't help himself. He literally cannot help himself. He is constantly just trying. I've got it all blocked off. He cannot get to it, but he's always trying. So there's the daddy, and daddy is 2 inches tall and 2 inches, 2¼ inches wide. So there's daddy. And then here comes mommy. Mommy also has her little Bradley Japan sticker. And hold up. Actually, hold up. Going back, we're gonna say $10 start. She's been repaired. I did not notice this before. She's until I stuck it in the camera. Her little it looks like look, she's got her little foot came off at some point, it looks like, and they glued it back on. Oh, I did not notice that before. I had like 5 different families of animals and okay. So $10 start because she is repaired well and I didn't notice and she's done quite well. Oh, that's too bad. I did not notice that before. It's okay. It happens. It's okay. I love her face. Look. Aww. And then baby, there's the baby that comes with them. So it's a lion family. She did have her little foot, it looks like. I just noticed that. I just noticed that. I hate to sell broken items, but if anyone's still interested, $10 for the lion family. Otherwise, I can keep them because I'm a Leo and I don't mind when people are broken. We're all a little broken. I did not notice that. Look at that. That's a good repair, though. All right. So $10, I'm going to say they are a pass and I'm going to go put them on my special shelf, which means I mean, if you want, I guess if you want the baby and the daddy, then the mommy can be for free or something. I don't know. People might still want them. I don't know. I'm going to go put them on the shelf. Hey, Becky. Yay. So if you're interested, will still say $10 for the whole family. That was a $5 discount because of poor Mama Bear. Of course, it has to be Mama Bear. She works the hardest. A bear, Mama Lion. Mama Lion. She works the hardest. I like that somebody actually took the time to fix that because it's actually really hard to see. Like you wouldn't notice unless you stuck it up in a camera when you're trying to sell her at the last minute. See? Okay. So the lion family is gonna stay with me. I do have other lions. Bucky, go lay down. Go lay down. You gotta go lay down over here in your normal spot. So I will put them over here. I will keep them in my life. Now, I have actually, before I show anything else, I'm just going to kind of test I don't know if you guys, for some reason, I can't not buy wooden boxes. So this is not something that's for sale right now, but I have cedar boxes. Every time I see a box, I buy it. And someday probably I'll be able to have a space for them all. But I'm just letting you know, I do collect boxes. Anytime I find a box that somebody made, this has like just a random piece of bark, wood on the top, actually, with bark. Like this is the kind of thing. Like I have tons of these because I can't help myself because I think they're super cool. So I'm just bringing this to your attention. I mean, somebody made this. This is like somebody made this box. It's not mass produced or anything. And I've got a bunch of boxes. Maybe I'll just do a box sale one day because I've got lots of different boxes, lots and lots of different boxes. Uh-oh, I lost something. Hang on. Oh, it's okay. It's my show. I'll show you a couple other random items I just have because I totally didn't realize. I totally forgot. Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, and I had got this from the Kitty Cat, and then I forgot to even bring it out for St. Patrick's Day. I love it. It is genuine Irish shillelagh. I forget how to say it, but it's awesome. Yep, I bought I bought a stick. I bought an Irish stick because I'm obsessed with Ireland and I'm obsessed with Italy. And they make a very nice combination when they come together. Ireland and Italy. Both are like in my heart. Uh-oh, people are coming home. There's gonna be stuff happening. Anyway, I just want to share that with you. I forgot that it was Valentine's Day. St. Patrick's Day. Yes, it's an awesome stick. Okay, next up, I'm gonna do. Um, I have this old flour frog dish. This will be I'll just do $10 start on this too. So $10 start. It's just a clear glass flour frog dish. So it's like one of these kind. $10. So it's got this waffle bottom. I could rinse this out a little better, probably. It's got a couple little. I haven't actually washed it. Maybe I'll put it in the dishwasher or something because it's hard to get in those waffle holes. But here's the lid. I'll measure it for you. $10 start. Six and if you knew what I just heard somebody say, I cannot repeat it. Ooh, six. It's about 6.5 inch long and about 4 inches wide, and it's just one of these kind of old flower frogs. If anyone is interested, I think the possibilities on this one are endless. Hey, Helen. Helen's here. My friend Helen. My friend Helen. Helen, you can drop your link. Everybody can drop their links. Thank you, Jody, for coming. Sweet dreams. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thank you for inspiring me to tell my story again. So $10, glass flower frog. And it's 3 inches deep. If anyone's interested. Yes, there's Becky. Yes, Becky is the queen of glass. If anybody wants to, yes. Thank you, Book, for dropping Becky's link. She knows everything. Oh, and she's bidding $10 on my flower frog. I love you too, Helen. New England thrifter. I love you too, honey. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and count this down real quick just because I don't want to spend a lot of time on these. And I'm going to try not to go more than past midnight tonight. So we'll say going once. Anybody else wants in, jump in now. Or it's Becky's. Going twice. That's long enough. Sold to Becky. Thank you, Becky. Becky gets my flower frog. I don't know if you call it a flower frog when it's like a dish too. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't even know. Why do they call them flower frogs? Hey, there's a question. Why are they called flower frogs? I just wrote on myself with my pen. I felt it. Why are they flower frogs? What does frog have to do with any of it? I'm going to call it the flower dish for Becky. Somebody tell me what the frog part's all about. I think that's something we need to all know. All right, next up, I'm going to do, like I said, these are all my last items I have around here. Oh, let's do something else. That's kind of boring. I'm going to do this angel. She's a $15 start. I know around Christmas time, She's gonna be one of those sought after items. She's in like really, really like immaculate condition. She is 10 inches tall and she's 5 inches. Well, what are her wings? 5.5 inches across. And she's like, I think it's hardened paper mache. You know what I mean? Like, there's her bottom, made in Japan. So she is a $15 start if anyone's interested. Cat's got my tongue. Doesn't matter how old or tall our kids get. Oh, true. Oh no, you know what? Oh my gosh. Wait, what's her name? Traz. You just said exact. Oh, there's Nancy for 15. I'll show you the rest of her in a second. I'll show her close up. But Cat's got my new tongue just totally like got me. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, nobody can even being a mother is like I've never in a million years imagined how much I could care about a person and worry about a person. And you think they're going to turn 18 and everything's going to, oh, now they're, but it's like, now she is, she's off on her own and she's doing her own thing and she's totally fine for the most part. And like, I've never worried about her more in my life. Like, I've never worried more in my life. I'm more worried now. Like, she's not here. I don't have her to protect. You know what I mean? She's out there doing, it's so scary. Anyway, that just hit me. So Nancy's at 15. I'll show you up close. Here she is. Her eyes are beautiful. She's in immaculate condition. She's like absolutely like she holds candles if you want, or you can put whatever you want in there. There's no wax. I don't think anyone's used her for that. And then here's the back of her. And again, there's her little sticker, made in Japan sticker. She's like, all right, so we can count it down for Nancy. So literally, if you want to put in a bid, you got to do it now because I'm just kind of flying through. You guys hear that? Something's, I think it's the vacuum. There must be a pet issue downstairs, I think. I don't know. Okay, so going once to Nancy. Oh, there's Patsy at 16. Okay, I'll hold off. I'll let her ride her out. Do you guys hear that? Can you hear that? Is that annoying? There's a very high pitch, like I think they might be using the carpet cleaner actually. Somebody must have done something down there. Why are they called flower frogs? Although frog as a name for a flower stem holder appears in the Random House dictionary, the origin of the word is not given. Really? Whoops. Hang on. Don't know why they hid that. Best guess, the metal holders sit in water like a frog. Oh, okay. That's a stretch. Yeah, I can see that. I would more call them lily pads then, though, right? Like the flowers are the frogs that sit on the lily pad. Interesting. Thank you for trying to look that up, Becky. Metal holders sit in water like a frog. It is in water. Boys, testosterone plus alcohol minus mom. Yeah, well, I have a girl, but yeah, it's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I don't know about the grandkid part, but I've never loved anything more than my daughter in my life. It terrifies me. Okay, let's count this down. Patsy's at 16. Patsy's at 16. Patsy, do you want to? Who is in at 15? No, I already forgot. Not Nancy. I'm going to give you a chance to come on in if you want, but I'm going to count it down. So if Nancy wants to come in at 17, it's going to be Patsy at 16. Going once. Going twice. Giving her a little bit of a chance because she hasn't said out. Oh, there's Nancy at 20. Okay. All right. Nancy's at 20. I'm starting to sweat. James is interested in what's going on the other side of the door. I don't think we want to know. So Nancy's at 20. Gosh, that's so interesting. Like, we all call them flower frogs, but we don't know why, huh? Floral. Oh, why are they called floral? Oh, are they floral frogs? Not flower. Okay, other frog. Floral stem holder appears. Floral. I mean, the same thing, but kind of not. Floral frog. Flower frog. I hope it's not because at some point people used frogs. Okay, Patsy's out. So Nancy going once for 20, going twice for 20. Sold the Nancy for 20. Thank you, Nancy. Yay, she's going to get a good home. Japan Angel. And I hope they didn't use like stick flowers in actual frogs at some point in time. I'm going to put this where it's someplace where she's super safe. Flower frog. Maybe frog means something else. Maybe frog. I don't know. That's the kind of thing. You know what I love? There's a show on NPR called Away with Words, and I love it. I love Away with Words, and they like dissect and figure out like where phrases came from and where words come from. And I know, Paula, right? That is what stuck in my head. I'm like, why would it be a flower frog? But maybe it's frog. Maybe it's a different spelling. Maybe it started. Who knows? But oh, that's a good question for Away with Words, because you could call in and ask. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to call them. They're centered in San Diego too, so I'm going to write that down. Away with Words. Away with Words. Ask about flower frogs. Flower frogs. That's exactly a topic for them, and they will find it or they won't. Good night, Jeannie. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. Let's see. What time is it? Yeah, I'm going to go for a little bit more. I wasn't even going to go to, I almost canceled tonight because because I was taking a nap and I woke up and I was like, am I alive or am I dead? Okay, let me measure it. This is a beaded, it looks like a tank top, but it's a purse. It's one of these kind of purses. And it's got all these little round ball beads on it, front and back, all over the place. It's one of these kind of things. I don't know how old it is. I don't know. It was and I mean, it doesn't mean anything. I bought it in an antique store, but it doesn't mean anything because there's no tags. Let me just look again and make sure. There's no tags. It's in really good condition. It could be brand new. I don't think it's ever been used. There's no dirt or stains or markings, but it's like one of these kind of things. Oh, I'm wearing black, so you can't even see. Black is my color I basically wear black or white. So as soon as summer comes along, I'll probably be wearing nothing but white. So let me measure it. This is going to be a $15 start for the bag. I'm spreading it out all nice and neat and measuring the widest part of it is 17 inches. And then the actual body of it as far as depth. And I'll show you close up more of the stitching and stuff because it is kind of cool. It might be old. 11.5 inches deep, maybe a foot. No, no, it's a foot deep, 12 inches deep. And then the strap, this is going to be a little difficult. It's really nicely made. I got to show you up close the stitching in between the beads. So it seems to be about a 14, no, 15, maybe a 15-inch strap on each side. And then I'll show you. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they're all offer ups. So books at 15. I just do all offer ups, even if nobody else wants to bid, just to give everyone a chance. I'm going to show you, see if I can do this. Like there's this black stitching. See that? Like along the edges, and that goes in between all the beads. I don't know what that's called. I don't think it's embroidery. Wait, I'm trying to show it. So this is all like upraised stitching. Oh, now there's water going on outside. Thought it was in my ear. All right, so books at 15, Elizabeth's at 16, and I'll show you the inside. I have not found anything missing off of it. Like I tried to look at every bead to make sure like it's all there. See, you can see it's like, seems like it's all there. This is, and then it's got inside here. I'll pull this out oh, it's got a little pocket. It's actually got a little pocket here inside. I always wish I could reach in there and find $1 million. Okay, books at 17. Hey, Peranini. Peranini. Ciao. I don't know if you're Italian or not, but I'm obsessed with Italian. So if it looks Italian, I make it Italian. I'm pulling out the inside right now, just so you know, so you can see. Here's the inside thing of it. See how like the rest of it's hanging down? The inside of it, there's a pocket in there. It's upside down. Very clean, really nicely made. I wish there was a tag on it, but there's not. Oh, good. Everyone's saying, yeah, $20. Oh man, I found a $20 bill in a pair of pants once as well. But it was at like more of a like reseller, like here, maybe this shows the stitching better where they meet at the top. Let's see how there's like there you kind of see it now. All right, so I'll count it down. Let me see who I got first here. I think last. Books at 17, as far as I can see. Yay, she's sei Italiana, eh? I'm obsessed. I've been to Italy a lot of times because I'm obsessed. No, that's another story. Okay, I'm counting it down for book. So 17. Oh, Elizabeth's at 18. I don't know. Tell me if you want to know anything else about it. I'm trying to show it like I don't think it's ever been used. Honestly. It's cool though. It makes a cool sound. Can you hear it? All right. Books at 19. Elizabeth was 18. Books at 19. Oh, good. You're Italian and you love Italians. Yes. I'm obsessed with, I'm a little obsessed, to be honest. Elizabeth's at 20. Yeah. I went to Italy. I wasn't planning to go to Italy. I went to Ireland was my plan when I was 23, like right after. Oh, hold on. I went to Europe before the prison thing. So I went to Europe when I was 23. Yeah, so that whole prison fiasco happened when I was 24 because then I was in Boston when I was 25. So when I was 23, I went to Ireland. Is was my dream. I went to England first, of course, and then I went to Ireland, and then I started meeting people. I went to France, and I met an Italian while I was in Ireland. That's the story. Fell in love with this Italian guy while I was in Ireland. He's like, "Come to Italy." I'm like, "Okay." And books at 21. So I went to no, I'm gonna let it play out. Whatever you guys, that's the new thing with the not letting, like, we're not doing that thing where you can't outbid yourself. We're just let it play out. When somebody's out, they can be out, and then I'll end it. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, so I went to Italy to visit this guy, and I fell in love with Italy. I mean, Italy is amazing, and this was in like 1987. And then I was living in San Francisco, and he came to visit, and that was when you had to write letters to each other. We like totally had to write letters to each other. Okay, books at 21. Wait, ouch, Elizabeth. What? I always want to go to Ireland as well as Italy too. Yeah, I mean, they both. It's interesting. There's so much overlap between the cultures. They seem totally different, but then there's like all this overlap, and then so many Italians and Irish people like end up. It's just so interesting after you realize. I don't know. There's just a lot of overlap and a lot of connecting Ireland and Italy together. And but I went there with him, and then he came to visit me in San Francisco, and then we wrote letters, and then we just like, because it was just letter writing, it kind of fell, it just faded away. And then 20 years later, there was like Facebook. We like reconnected, and we had a whole other romance 20 years later. 21 anni fa. 21 anni fa. 21 years later. And so I went to Italy like 6 times in a matter of 2 years, and he came here. And so I'm still obsessed with Italy, but I'm no longer obsessed with him. All right, I'm going to count it down. So it's who's got it? Is it Book or Elizabeth? Book's at 21. So 21, I can't afford it either, but it's balls. Yes, it's a lot of the little balls, and they make noise and remind you that they're there. So I'm going to count it down. Books at 21. So go once, going twice. Are you out, Elizabeth, or did you already say that? I just want to make sure. I don't want to. That's the new thing. We don't want. Whoops. We don't want to. Make sure everyone has made their decision. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Oh, okay. Two people. Okay. 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 Are you out, Elizabeth? Okay. I'm going to say it's 21 to book. Sold. Sold the book for 21. I was going to call it the beaded purse, but now I'll call it the balls purse. Balls bag. It's a balls bag. It's the balls bag for 21. Book. Book Bewitched. Book, I just sent you a bunch of stuff. Okay, thank you, Elizabeth. Um, I just sent you some stuff. You should have got it, I think, by now. Maybe not. But what was I going to say? Wait, there was some point I was going to say about. Oh, I gave you an extra little thing in there that um, I saw, and it made me think of you. I keep doing this. I walk away to put this someplace safe. I could just put it back there. This is an item that I want to hang and not leave. Like I just want to make sure the cat can't get to it. That's the kind of thing. Once it's sold, I get very protective of my items since there's animals in this house. All right, where are we at? Let's see. Let's see. Yes, I could tell some Italian stories. I could tell some Irish stories. If you go to Europe for any reason whatsoever at any time, please make the jump to Ireland. Some people like because you got to take a train or like and then the boat, like take the train and then take the boat and go to Ireland. Ireland is the land. I say this all the time. Ireland is the land of like it feels like you're a dog going to the dog beach. Like the people love each other. Everywhere you go, people are like, oh, "You're here? Who are you? You're here? Woohoo! You're here!" Like it's just people are so happy to see you, and it's fun. It's a great place. I love Ireland. I love Italy. I wish we could just travel all the time. I hate that every place is so far away. All right, I'm gonna try this book. Here is a book. This is a $10 start. It is, forget the year, 1976. It has one little tear. Here's the tear. I'm going to show you the tear right now. The tear is just on page, I don't know, it's on one of the later pages. It's got a little tear. See that? See that? It doesn't go through any of the actual like illustrations, but it is in the sky. There's a tear in the sky. This is a 1976 book. It's called The Magic Pencil, and it's by an artist. So 10 inches by 11 and a quarter inches. 10 and a quarter inches by 11 and a quarter inches. It's called The Magic Pencil, created by Scappa. So Scappa, Ted Scappa lives and works in Bern, Switzerland. He is the father of a large family. He's an artist, and he made this book called The Magic Pencil. That's the back, and that's the front. Yeah, and wait, you're talking about Canada? No, there's no offense. No offense taken by any means. Trust me. We are not the friendliest of people. No offense. I lived in Canada. I didn't feel a lot of people were as friendly towards me. In Canada, a lot made it known they Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That did not happen for the most part. I mean, I think overall people don't I mean, typical Americans, like, they do stand out in other countries. Yeah, and that's a whole thing. It's sad, but sometimes for good reason. I did see a lot of people, like, kind of, like when you're in England, I saw it a lot. I don't think they make their way to Ireland that often, or I don't know, but, um, you could just look around and see they're very loud, and, you could just tell, yeah, I don't know. The Magic Pencil, created by Scappa. I'll show you a little bit of the inside. So he's showing you how to do his artwork. He's like, "Here, come on, little guy. I'll show you how to draw." I won't spend a lot of time on it, but oh, Helen retracted something. Now I want to see what that was. But so starts off, he like shows how to draw them, him and this little guy. He's gonna walk around the world drawing stuff. It's a really cool book. And you can use it for whatever you want. I would not recommend junk journaling with it because it's just really cool. Now I am going to do a tree with leaves, and he teaches you how to draw a tree, guy hanging in a hammock. Oh, here he comes. And it's every day of the week. So it's like Monday. Monday's day one. The first day we'll draw a tree. It's not so difficult. Tuesday, the second day, we'll build a house. It's just a sweet thing. It goes through the week. It's got all there's a gardener, a ballerina, just a little like see how easy it is to draw. It's very sweet. Here they are on Thursday dancing amongst the flowers. So anyway, oh, now there's other people retracting mess. Oh gosh, you don't have to retract your comments. I mean, unless they were mean, but it's I mean, anybody who's been to Europe as an American knows what everyone's talking about. It's kind of like the when in Rome thing. You got to tone it down a little bit. Just be yourself. Just on the planet being yourself. And it's a magical thing to go to Ireland or Italy or anywhere. Yeah, sub to Helen, Jody, and everybody. I mean, lots of these people have their own channels. So I'll put that aside. Nobody wants it. James. We're at 11:11. That's a magic number for some people. 11:11. Stop retracting messages. You're acting like Randy. Randy always does that. Randy retracts every single message he ever says. I got to pay better attention so I can see it on the first time around. Oh, it's 2:12 for you. Oh, right. 11:12. Yep. Russian Jews and migrated. I just heard a thing today on NPR. They just did a new who the happiest people are on the planet, and it was Finland came in number 1, and Denmark came in number 2. Denmark are my people. I have all sorts of course, whatever. I'm a conglomerate of things. I have a lot of Irish, but Danish is like my main. Since I did like the DNA testing, I'm mostly Danish. So Finland and then Denmark, and then I think they said Iceland. That's what reminded me. Somebody brought up Iceland, and it's just interesting, like the people that are the happiest, and we're like number 16 on the list. The United States is like number 16. It's interesting that so many people live in cold climates that are so happy, It's like growing up in San Diego, you'd think there's no way you can be happy unless the sun is shining, right? Like everyone talks about the weather, but it's not the happiest place on earth. Finland is. So I don't know. James, you got to move. And I will say living in Michigan I've talked about this so many times. It's probably you're tired of hearing me talk about Michigan. I lived in Michigan for the last 4 years in Ann Arbor, and it was planned, but it wasn't like I was like, I'm going to go live in Michigan now. It was like circumstantial that I went to live in Michigan, and complete surprise, blew my mind how much I fell in love with it. And as I always say, when I start talking about Michigan, I start getting all like weepy, and that's how much I loved it. And here I go. I'm going to start crying again. I don't care about the weather. The weather isn't what makes a place. Like, yes, the weather's great here. The weather's great. And the weather can make you happy when the sun is shining and you get vitamin D. But overall, across the course of the year, I don't know. I just, I'm crying again. Let's do a doll. I'm going to sell a doll. Okay, James, I'm going to just move you a little bit. You can stay there, but you're almost about to knock this one thing over. Let's just scooch this over a little bit, and you can stay there. Okay. I'm going to try and sell a doll. This doll has one marking on her. It's a strange marking. Let me check the chat. They pay the most in taxes, but they don't pay for anything else. Yeah. I mean, but everybody has the opportunity to do whatever they want. And that means everybody, including people who have nothing, have everything, you know? So this is 11 inches tall. She's 11 inches tall. She's going to start at 15 because I think she's beautiful and I don't know how old she is, but I get the feeling she's kind of old. On her back, it does say, I got to pull out the magnifying glass again, which doesn't really work. On her back says Plastic Molded Arts Company. Who names their dolls that? Plastic Molded Arts Company, New York. New York. And there's not a date. It says LIG. LIG, New York. I wish there was a date. Because she looks very, anyway, you're tired of hearing me talk about her. She, look at her face. This is her. This is her face. Something about her, I was like, and she's got this little veil. I don't know if she's a bride. She's got hair that feels real. Her eyes close. Oh, she's not gonna. She's like, nope, I'm not going to sleep right now. I thought her eyes went. Wait, do her eyes close? Oh, her eyes don't close. Those are the other dolls. Her eyes do not close. She's got little arms that go like this. This is her whole dress. It's really beautiful. She's clearly old, but I can't date her because and then I'll show you in oh, let me look the fabric up close has this design on it. It's got a little design. It's satiny dress design. And then I mean, just so you can see, she's got like undies on. She's got very nice legs, dancer legs. There's her little feet. Oh, is Becky going to sleep? Good night, Becky. Thank you so much for coming. I'm totally honored. I'm totally honored. And yes, let's not talk about politics, but yeah. And then yeah, she's got like a little veil. She's just really beautiful. She's got this little I don't know if you'd call it a corsage or she's got a little flowery thing tied to her arm. Anyway, if you want her, she's $15. She's a sweet little lady. I really liked her face. I like her little lips. Look at her little chin. Look at her little nose. And that's it. Well, I think I have your info, Becky. I have your info, I think. I think she is a little bride. She's a $15 bride. I don't even want that name in my chat, to be honest. Like, to be honest, I just want to pretend like certain things don't exist in the world, and that's one of them. That name that just got mentioned. All right, so nobody wants her. Good night, sweet dreams, Becky. We'll put her aside. Maybe she'll just stay living here. What else can I do with her? I'm not going to pop her head off or anything. I do have a bunch of dolls. I have a bunch of things I always have plans for. I have all these, like, I want to make things with these things. So I have a bunch of things that I'm going to pop their heads off. But I don't want to pop her head off. I don't want to pop her head off. She's like, where's my groom? She looks kind of like, where the hell is he? What the heck? I love her face. Her face, come on, look. All right, she's going to live with me. I don't even like dolls. Or I should say, I have never liked dolls before. I liked one. Okay. Here, let me go put her down. Um, at a certain point in my childhood, I did like Barbies, but I liked Barbies at the same time that I liked Matchbox cars. So, no, don't worry about it, guys. No, don't worry about it, guys. I know you didn't, Gabby. Don't worry. It's fine as it is. It's fine. I'm just like, let's not like, I don't know. I don't know. You don't want to get me going. Like, I can say some stuff, but I don't want to. It's just a crazy time. It's an absolutely crazy time right now. I even like my daughter didn't even understand like why would you have a kid? Like, like I like it wasn't like this. It was what I thought was bad then wasn't anywhere near as bad as I ever thought it could be. But anyway, this little dolly's gonna live over here. I was in Barbie's for half a minute when I was a kid. Barely. I think because I was told to like Barbies, I thought I had to. And I do have some Barbies. I got this Hello Kitty Barbie. I got this Barbie because she's wearing a Hello Kitty dress. But I was never into any other doll. I think I just got told that I liked Barbies, so I started to like Barbies for a little bit. And then that went away. And then but I did have like the Barbie van. I had some pretty cool Barbie stuff. And then I had Patsies. I mean, not Patsies, Flatsies. Flatsies. Those were cool. Little flat dolls when I was really little. And then I forgot about dolls. I didn't like dolls. I was a tomboy. And then all of a sudden in like sixth grade or something, there was this one doll I still can't find. And she like you took her hand. I'm telling you this because if anybody ever knows who this doll is or finds this doll, you would take her arm and like let's use this Cupid as an example. You would like go like this with her arm and she would change her facial expression. And she had like five facial expressions and you would go and she'd be like smiling and she'd be like and she'd be sad and she'd be like and she'd be like side eye or whatever and then she'd be like and then she'd do this cross-eye thing. And when she went cross-eyed, something in me, like, I was like, "Oh my god, I love her, and I wanted her so bad, and I just totally wanted her." I was a total tomboy, and for some reason, I wanted this doll, and I got her. My mom got her for me for Christmas, I think, one year, and I was so happy, and I don't know what happened to her, but, I don't even know who she was or what she was, and I'm super curious. I can't find her. I've tried to research, like anyway, other than that, I've never been into dolls at all, and then all of a sudden, I'm starting to, like dolls again. I don't know what's happening. It's kinda weird. I think because I don't have oh, I know what happened. So somebody gave me stuff like they were like it like on a free site they were like I have a box of vintage toys basically like on the free site in town and I was like oh I want your box of free toys and I went and there was a doll in there and it was I forget Tumbleina I think it was something that was the most kind of realistic and that I'd ever seen and I held it for a minute and I was like whoa this is weird like because since I've been a mom, it was like, oh, like I'm holding a baby again. And it kind of made me understand, not that I'm going down that path because I can't, like, I'm not, but I understand suddenly people who like these dolls that are realistic, that are like, oh, yeah, it reminds you of like, oh, yeah, I haven't had that feeling since my baby. So anyway, maybe that's kind of weird to say, but I don't know. I don't care. I'm too old to care. Let me look at the chat for a minute. I'm going to sell a couple more things. Let's see. Or try to sell a couple more things. Steph, are you going Sunday? Oh, that's day after tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be honest. Okay. The Long Beach thing. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I I don't think I'm going. I could go, but I don't think I'm going. No. I'm jealous of people going, if that's what you're talking about. There's a bunch of people around here going to the Long Beach flea market this weekend, and, I think that's what she's talking about. Let me just see. I actually didn't look very are you going Sunday? I think that's what she's talking about. I would like to, but I can't. I really need to catch up on all this stuff. Oh, Piranini had a Thumbelina doll. Aw, thank you, Elizabeth. I just saw what you said. Thank you. That's very sweet. I was terrified to go on YouTube, but this is a big it's not easy for me. So it's getting easier, obviously. And so I appreciate that. That's sweet. Christy's going? Oh, we talked about it. That's right. I talked to Christy about it. I haven't talked to her about it since though. That's day after tomorrow. Hmm. I don't know. I can't. No, I don't think I'm going. I have too much to do. I have too much to do around here. But I want to. I mean, all right. I'm going to do another quick purse and then I'll do a couple random other items. This is going well, actually. Some of these. Oh, here, you know what? I'll do this first. Here, I'll do this first because I can keep this purse. This is a good purse. If anybody wants another, here, if you're interested in, this isn't old at all. I don't think it's not what's it say nine company and but it's just a bag. But I could use this. It's a good bag. I'm not going to put it up for sale right this second, but if anybody's interested in it, it's not as special, I don't think, as the others. I don't know. But this is special. This is going to be a $15 start. And this is a truly vintage. I'm going to find the tag. Oh, I guess I should measure it. Let me measure it. It is an embroidered shawl or whatever you call it from the 70s. Let's see. It is 38 inches, and then with the fringe, it's 40 around 45 inches. Um, long, no, wide, and then long is it's a triangle. I'll show you everything. Don't worry. 40 inches long. And it's like a creamy white, mostly white. I learned what these things are called. I forget what they're called now. I learned last because I had another one I sold a couple days ago. But this is it. It's a massive triangle with fringe. Let me find the tag. It is a true vintage 70s. Oh, where's the tag? Whoop, where's the tag? Oh, don't let it fall off on me now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where's the tag? Oh no, did it fall off? It's around here somewhere. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It was hanging on by a thread. Oh no, I gotta show you the tag. No, the tag is cool. Ah, man. Oh, this is a buyer fail, a seller fail. It's not here anymore. Oh my gosh. Oh my, wait, let me just look here. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I lost the tag. It's here somewhere. It's in my house. Oh, I can't prove it anymore. This was a cool tag. Come on. Oh, there it is. Whew. Whew. You're gonna think I'm lying. Like, no, they're gonna think I'm lying. Okay, it is 100% acrylic, which is I don't know why they even tell you that. But here's the tag. Uh, uh, handmade. There's the tag. Crochet, handmade crochet, and here we go. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it was worn at some point to Woodstock or something. I don't know. But there we go. It's in good condition. Mm. I like the weave, if that's what you call it. It's like kind of sunny, kind of. There's a little space there. There's no space. Everything's fine. These are tangled up. Here, let's untangle these guys. And like I always say, I don't mind keeping. Yeah, this one's. Let me untangle this one particular. It looks like there's a space, but there's not a space. It's just kind of tangled up. The stories this could tell. That's what I'm thinking. What has this particular thing seen? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That one was just kind of tangled up. Hey, there's Annie Christie herself. We were just talking about you. We were talking about you. Ah, thank you, Gabby. No, if you see like my beginning, like I think like I really went into this thinking. First of all, I went in thinking, what the heck? This should have been my idea, right? Like I couldn't believe people were on here doing this for so long. But I think we Beetlejuiced you, Annie Christie. We were talking about the Long Beach swap meet or whatever it is, flea market, whatever they call it, and going this weekend. Gabby was asking, am I going? And I don't think I am, but Annie Christie might still be able to convince me. I'm really boggled down with like, yes, Gabby was the first person to buy something from me. Oh man. Yeah, I've come a long way, I think, but I'm still not comfortable. I'm still like, I don't know. It doesn't matter anymore. It's liberated me for sure. It's like, oh, I was so scared to do this thing and now I'm doing it. And I look horrible. I look horrible in a lot of especially my earlier videos. I mean, I was like, I somebody said you just got to do it. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it. I don't care. I was so scared and vain about how I looked that I figured if I go on looking the worst I look ever, then I can only go like, then that's done. Then I don't have to worry about people discovering I don't look as good as, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like I at first I wanted to be like, I need to have my hair done and I had to have everything perfect. And then maybe I'll show myself. And then it was like, no, actually, if I just show the ickiest side of myself, maybe then I won't be so insecure about all the other levels. Now I don't care. Here I am, whatever. So I don't know if I did it the right way or the wrong way, but I will say it's liberating because now I'm just like, there I am. I used to not even like literally if I went to take a picture of somebody on my phone and it accidentally switched to portrait mode and I'd see myself, like it was like like I could not stand to see myself. And this has kind of gotten me past that. So that's kind of nice. Anyway, nobody wants this. It's $15. I'll keep it. And I'm going to start winding down. I'm going to say that now. As Sarah Silverman says, we're winding down. Actually, if anybody could put Sarah Silverman's link in, I am in love with Sarah Silverman and her. She does a weekly on Thursday nights a podcast that she does live on YouTube, or I don't know if it's live actually. I think they do edit it, but it gets posted on Thursdays. And she is just amazing. So she had a bunch of people telling her like, "We don't realize when it's ending and just all of a sudden it's gone." And I feel like that with a lot of sales. I go on there and all of a sudden they'll be like, "Okay, we're done. Bye." And just like, "Whoa, that was harsh." So so I like to do the like as Sarah so I'm not owning it. I got to give her credit. Not that she'd sue me or anything, but give her credit because it's not my idea. The telling you guys we're winding down. I'm going to end it by midnight. So we're winding down. And yeah, let me see some of this chat. Yeah, it is a waste of time, but I wish I knew that when I was in my 20s instead of my 50s, you know? I get it now. I totally get it now. Oh, she's not familiar with Traz doesn't know oh, yeah, okay. Yep, yep, okay. Books on it. Share the wealth. There's lots of us out here. Chrissy makes stuff go Sunday. Uh, I have so much. I have like, I really need to focus this weekend on catching up, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if is Christy drive? Well, we'll talk about this later. I could drive, she could drive. I don't know, but that's what. Yeah, I don't know. I can't commit to it right this minute for sure. Nobody wants my '70s crocheted shawl. That's okay. I'm keeping it. I'll use it. And what else we got here? What else we got? I'm happy with what's happened so far. I've got some. I never brought up these pieces of metal. Well, here's something. This is a $10 start. I don't know if this is a loaded. I don't know. I'm not going to say it, but this is what I'm collecting now. I want everything in my life to be this '70s wooden kind of thing in my life, and I will keep this. I will keep this. I will incorporate it. No problem. But if somebody here wants it, it is $10 start. It doesn't have any date on it. It doesn't have any markings. It's a 5-inch diameter, and it is at the top of the petal. I want to say it's a lotus or a cabbage. 3 1/4 inch tall. One or the other. I don't know what kind of wood it is. It looks like that Hawaiian stuff, but I don't usually even say that much. If I don't know what it is, I don't like to say what it is, like what I think it is, but I just kind of did. So this is it, and then it's like this. It's got 5 petals or whatever that is. It's a $10 monkey pod. Is it a monkey pod? Oh, you want the shawl, Gabby? Okay. Okay, Gabby gets it. Gabby gets it. Let me write you down. Actually, I mean, we need to at least because I've got Annie Christie. I have a bunch of stuff here for you. That's yours. We can at least meet up and like trade off stuff. I'll just put shawl. Thank you, Gabby. I think you'll love it. It's perfect. Now I'm kind of sad. I'm always sad when stuff gets sold that I love. I'm gonna put it away from the cat as that. All right. So a couple more things. Like I said, we're winding down. We're winding down. About 15 more minutes. Okay, where are we at? Let's see. Tell her you want the shawl, but that she yeah, that's well, okay. I mean, I'm willing to meet you guys. I just don't know. I mean, anyway, we'll talk about it. Here we go. $10. This little wooden thing. I don't know what kind of flower it is. I'll keep it if nobody wants it. I'll stick a plant in it, or I'll probably stick a plant in it. Or any number of things can go in there. Does anybody know what live sales are on tomorrow? Sunday. No, Saturday. I mean, you can go to Trisha. I mean, I'm subscribed to like a whole range of million like you can I don't even it's taken me a long time to find all the people. Trisha has a calendar, and then but that's one group of people. There's multiple groups of people who put out calendars. Um Trisha has for tomorrow is I know like Pam does. I think she went live tonight at the same time as me around. Pamela Blanchard doesn't usually do Friday, but I think she does Saturday, right? Isn't it Pamela Blanchard? And then Thrill of the Thrift, I think does Saturday. Saturday night is Trisha. No, Trisha. Yeah, Trisha does her Saturday night one that goes late into the night. I think she starts at 10 Eastern Standard Time. Go to Trisha's channel. She has a calendar. Sandy and Otto. Sandy and Otto. And I think it's because I know Pamela Blanchard and then Trisha. Trisha goes well into the evening. And I think in the earlier time is thrills. Anyway, yes, there's stuff going on tomorrow. Saturday's a big day for sales. Okay, nobody wants it. It's mine. I'm keeping it. Okay. I've been drawn to wine things too lately. Yeah, I mean, I just like the wood, and I am on a mission to collect. I'm on a mission to recreate my childhood, my mother's childhood home for me to grow old in and die. And that is a lot of this kind of wooden stuff that I did. Here, I'll show you one thing. Here, I'll show you this thing that I'm so happy I have. I'm starting to just collect as much of it as I can. Oh, this is a funny thing. Oh, I should show you. I've got so many things laying around. Oh my God. Here, I'm going to show you this. This is not what I was talking about. This has a flaw. Unfortunately, this has a flaw, and I'm hoping to fix the flaw because it's such a cool, it is a lamp, and it's actually from Alaska. Let's see. Let me see. It is, let's see what it says here. This is the kind of thing I'm just like, I can't leave it behind. Alaska Trophy Manufacturing Company. Anchorage, Alaska. That's all it says. There's no date. But it needs help. It needs help. But it is this it's a lamp. It's a lamp dish. This is not for sale right now. And there's a little piece that broke off right here, and I'm guessing it actually broke off at the thrift store. That's what drives me the craziest because it looks like a fresh break. So I'm trying to think of how I can fix that because it doesn't come out that much more. It's not like all the way, but I want to, and it's almost okay by itself if I just like put some wood stain right here. You wouldn't really even, but isn't that, I just think it's awesome. Look. Anyway, that's just another thing. See Gab's comment. Okay. Hang on. Steph, look at my comment. Oh my God. Gabby. Ah. Well, that'll pay for the gas, maybe. Let me just, I can't make a decision right this second, but maybe we can talk tomorrow about Sunday. Actually, it would depend. I'll tell you what it depends on. If I get everything done tomorrow that I need to get done on Saturday, if I get everything done on Saturday that I need to get done, I can come on Sunday. That's basically it. But I can't promise right this second that I'll get everything done. And I will not charge you double. I swear, Cassie. I will now try my darndest. Here, I'll write it down. It'll be my inspiration for finishing everything I need to finish tomorrow. Long Beach goals. I'll put Long Beach goals. That's what tomorrow's about. Long Beach goals. Okay. I do want to come and see you guys. I think it would be super fun, but I feel like I'm buried in my own life and I just need to catch up. So if I get everything done tomorrow that I need to get done, I will go on Sunday. But are you guys going at like the crack of dawn? Is it one of those things? Are you guys like going at the crack of dawn? When are you leaving, Christy? Thank you, Patsy. Oh, now Patsy's saying I don't. There's other people that need their stuff though. And I needed, for my own sanity in my brain, I need to like have everything. I need to have everything done. Most of my stuff shipped off and done. I only have a couple things I need to actually still ship, but I am at the point where I need to it's invoicing. So if I invoice everything and semi pack it enough to be able to invoice accurately, then maybe I can go on Sunday. I do need the social food for my soul. You're right. But also, I don't want people yelling at me when they don't get their stuff in time. But right now, I only have a few things I need to actually ship. Literally, I think only two things that are actually like that I need to actually ship. One, maybe even one. So if I just invoicing's easier than shipping, so maybe I can do it. I'll try. I just can't promise right now, but I will try. It would be fun. It will be fun. I know, book, but I know, but I know. Okay, okay. Maybe I'm going on Sunday. Thank you, Patsy. You're sweet. Thank you. Thank you. All I have to do, okay, all I have to do is, I mean, really, the thing I need to do is organize it in my brain. So if I get everything invoiced, I can do all the invoicing tomorrow and everything organized in my brain. And then tell people I'm going on Sunday. It won't be shipped on Monday. Maybe it'll be shipped on Tuesday. Then I can maybe do it. Okay. Leave around 6 or 7 from your house, 6 or 7. Um, I mean, Long Beach is like 1 hour from here. I shouldn't even say that. I shouldn't even say that. It's closer than it's pretty close. All right. I'll try. Okay. Okay. Let's just go with like 75% chance I'll go right now. Okay. And we'll talk. Christy, let's talk tomorrow or even after this is done if you want, because I'm going to sign off here in a second. But we can still talk if you want and talk about like if who's driving and what's going on and what the plan is. And it is. It's like I think it's like an hour. Yeah, it's like an hour. Yeah, depending on traffic. Depending on traffic. It's not that. I mean, it's almost LA. I don't know. Maybe an hour and 15 minutes, something like that. I don't know. I mean, it's an hour and a half with no traffic from my house to my daughter's house in LA in West Hollywood. It's an hour and a half. So I think Long Beach is probably about an hour. All right. Well, I'm going to start signing off and we will talk about this later. I'm done. Thank you, everyone who came. A lot of people popped off, but thank you. I'm super happy that you came. And I'm getting motivated to come to the Long Beach swap meet, flea market. What's it called? Long Beach. I don't know. I'll go with you guys. Maybe, probably, perhaps. And do your subs a favor and go book. Actually, true. I mean, it will be great. You're right. I should go. You're right. I should go. I should go. Okay, I'll try and go. Okay, okay, I'll go. I might not go. I'll try. Okay, let's talk, Annie Christie, about actual travel or what's going on. And I'll bring the cash. I'll bring my shop. Okay. Yeah, I've got Annie Christie's box too. So, all right. All right. I'm going to sign off now. I think that was a good winding down, signing off. And text me if you still want to talk after this, Annie Christie or Gabby. And thank you for coming, y'all. I will see you later. Everybody, thank you. I'm going to sign off. I don't even know how. Bye.